Henry Cejudo versus Song Yadong is official for UFC Fight Night Seattle, as well with Rob Font versus Dominic Cruz. I'll give my reaction to those and early predictions, and at the end of this video, I'll break down Leon Edwards versus Jack Della Maddalena for UFC Fight Night London main event. I want to give all these. I want to make something here. All right, there's nothing to post. I know UFC's back, and I'll post my predictions tomorrow. But it's Dern versus Hebos 2. I can't do anything with that. I'm so sorry. We'll start with though this one, the one that's official. Henry Cejudo versus Song Yadong is official for UFC Fight Night Seattle on February 22nd. Now, this is a good main event, in my opinion. Now, I don't mind this fight. This makes sense. Rob Font, Dominic Cruz. And I'll get to it, but I want to make my early prediction first with this one. Henry Cejudo, Song Yadong it's a great fight. Like, number 7 Cejudo against number 8 Yadong. It makes sense. Don't know why Song Yadong keeps getting big matchups, though. It kind of pisses me off. You know, you don't need him at the top. I know he has the Chinese flag next to his name, and they kind of want to get that market, but you got Zhang Weili as a champ. That's fair enough, I think. And you're still not going to China for a UFC event. But maybe they want Zhang to beat Suarez and then do Zhang Shevchenko in China as like a super fight if Shevchenko gets a defense or two. And have Song Yadong there versus like the loser of Merab Umar. I don't know if he wins this. I think that Henry Cejudo is going to beat Song Yadong. I think he will. I think that Cejudo is better than Song Yadong as well. Obviously, because I wouldn't be picking him if he wasn't. 5 rounds benefits Cejudo. Let's just say that it benefits Cejudo. Cardio-wise, stylistically, I think a 5-rounder benefits him here. And Cejudo isn't going to get finished, I don't think. I don't think Song Yadong submits him. I don't think Song Yadong KOs him either. He could. But that's your only chance, really. If you're picking Song Yadong to win this, is he snipes Cejudo on the chin. And I just, recently, when's the last KO Song Yadong's had? What's the last KO he's had? A KO win over Ricky Simone, where it was pretty much even, and then Song Yadong caught him on the chin. Ricky Simone's not that good. We kind of figured that out. And Henry Cejudo's done good lately, I think. Sure, he's lost to Merab. Who hasn't? Umar won't. He better not, or else I'll crash out. But he did good in that fight early on before kind of just losing off and just losing the fight in general. But he did good after 3 years off against Aljamain Sterling. He did. He did good after 3 years off against Aljamain Sterling. And in some people's eyes, he won the fight against Sterling. I thought Sterling had it 3-2. And I think the scorecards were correct there. But still, you know, he did good in that fight. After 3 years off. Song Yadong just recently got wrestled by Petr Yan. And I know Cejudo's not great, but I feel like this is one where Cejudo can win, get back on track, and look towards like a title elimination bout after this. Or win. You know? So I'm actually gonna take Cejudo. I think he'll beat Song Yadong. I think if you're picking Yadong, you're just thinking, Yadong snipes him on the chin and knocks him out cold. 5-rounder. I like it for Cejudo here. I'm going to pick him to win this. I'm going to pick him to win by, I'll say decision. I'll say Yadong has a few good moments early on. Cejudo takes over in a pretty lackluster fight. I'll say 49-46, 48-47. Henry Cejudo wins. We move on to the co-main event, which is a good co-main. I think this is just in case whatever happens in the main event, one of those guys can step in, or they both can just elevate to a main event spot. Rob Font versus Dominic Cruz. Now, equally can be its own main event. I like this. I don't like it. I think this is a terrible matchmake. You keep missing out on Dominic Cruz, Jose Aldo, and it's really pissing me off, UFC. Why do you keep messing this up? And this could be Cruz's last fight. Now, I don't like this in general, though. In general, even if Cruz Aldo wasn't even a thing, Aldo retired, let's say, it wasn't there anymore, why would you make this Cruz's last fight? Now, I get it in the picture of Cruz is thinking, one last title run. I don't mind it. Charles Rob Font, I don't mind that. But if this is Cruz's mindset of last one, you gave him Rob Font, really? I know it's not like you wouldn't want to give him a prospect or anything, but like, you know, why not a legend? I know Font he's a legend, but he's kind of like that unk of, you know, we're using that word in 2025, but what else do I call him? Like, a veteran. I guess, yeah, I could have used that instead. A vet. You know, well, Rob Font just gets all the good fights. Like, it's weird. I want to pick Cruz, you know. I want to pick Dominic Cruz so badly because I feel like he'll like skull Font and mix in takedowns. But Font, he did look good against Phillips, but I feel like Phillips is overrated as fuck. And was coming into the fight. Damn, I can really see Cruz just styling on him in this one. Font's not going to KO him. They could wrestle. You know what? I'm actually going to take Dominic Cruz over Rob Font. I think he can win. Mixing takedowns, have the weird footwork style. It's not like Font will KO him. I don't see that happening. Is it 3 rounds, though? If it's 3 rounds, I'll think about it more. But if it's 5 rounds, I'm definitely taking Cruz. Marlon Vera has finishing potential. It's not like Font is a scary guy you need to watch out for. He's got good boxing, but not really much power behind it unless you're a washed Moraes. I know Cruz is washed as well, so I don't know. I'm leaning Cruz, though, to have a weird style to beat him and just put it on him. Oh, he did put away Yanez. He did put away Yanez, though. So I don't know. Sandhagen out-wrestled him easily. That's Sandhagen, the striker. And we saw Figueiredo skull him easily. I'm leaning Cruz in this fight. I don't know yet, though. If it's 3 rounds, I don't know. But if it's 5, I'm definitely taking Cruz. That's my opinion on this fight. I think Cruz can get it. But I don't know. Because he might be done. And we're probably looking at like a Stipe Miocic return-esque performance. But Font ain't Jones. So I'm going to take Cruz for now. I think he can win. They fucked up, though. Why not the Aldo fight? And then Eche Barboza, Steve Garcia is a great fight on that card. Gene Silva, Melsik Bagdasarian. Brennan Allen versus Anthony Hernandez is a good one. I'm actually going to take Hernandez there. I think Allen sucks. And then Michael Chiesa versus someone. And the card's overall good. Blades versus Kuniev doesn't make any sense. Great fight, though. But yeah, Cejudo Yadong's a good main event. And then Cruz Font doesn't make any sense, but I'm sure it's going to be a great fight. I'm leaning Cruz. I think Cruz can get the job done. Just stylistically, I think he can beat a Rob Font. And then we move on to the last part, which I want to kind of break down here. Leon Edwards versus Jack Della Maddalena for UFC Fight Night London main event. Now, there's been rumors of... We knew Edwards was going to fight on this card, just who? Was it going to be Buckley? Was it going to be Sean Brady? Was it going to be JDM himself? And it turns out to be Jack Della Maddalena in the works. I'm going to go for Jack Della Maddalena. Unless Edwards wrestles heavy here, which I don't know if he's willing to do. I know Edwards is willing to be boring sometimes, and a lot of the time he is willing to play a boring fight, so I don't know. But I feel like after that last one against Bilal, he will be eager just to I need to get a win. I need to get this off. I need to have a 2.0 performance. So I can see him trying to be aggressive here and getting clipped badly from Jack Della Maddalena, who equally himself wants to get back in there. Hasn't been in there in a while. March last year against Gilbert Burns. And it wasn't the best of performances either. He broke his arm early in that fight, and he had staph infection. And he still beat Gilbert Burns, so I'm going to pick Jack Della Maddalena. Late first round, early second round KO over Leon Edwards, who is chinny, who can't really take shots. And Jack Della Maddalena ain't going to just stand there like Colby and do nothing. Who isn't going to be old, no-need Kamaru Usman. I think JDM can win this. I think he's good. I think he'll improve his takedown defense. And on the feet, I don't think Edwards is going to out-kickbox JDM. I think JDM will snipe him and put him away. So I'm going to go Jack Della Maddalena. I think this guy's going to beat Edwards and then beat whoever wins between Bilal and Shavkat. That's my prediction this year. And this kind of matches up the welterweight division a bit. You know, you do JDM Edwards in March, Bilal Shavkat in May, I'm hearing as well. Usman Buckley, I think that's kind of created a hype there as well. You can do that on a pay-per-view. You can do that on a Fight Night main event again for Buckley. Let's go. And then you do Sean Brady versus Protes or Morales, whoever you want to risk giving a jump up to. I'd say Protes, though, because it's more hype. I think Morales can do I think you can do a Morales Luke K instead. And then you do Ian Gary Colby, and that's basically it there. But this a great fight. I think JDM beats him. Until Leon proves a good performance to me again and proves that he still has it, I'm not going to be picking him. I don't even think he beats Buckley. I don't think he beats Brady. I don't think he beats anyone other than maybe the older guys like Wonder Boy, Usman again. You know? But yeah, this kind of leaves UFC 312. Strickland Duplessis, that card, the rematch, kind of leaves that card in a shit position. Other than the title fights that are in that card, they made Ursag Asel Mabayev 2 weeks later. So Ursag doesn't get to be on that card to right the wrong, because last time he got flatlined. And now you're not going to put JDM on here. You're putting all these guys on March. That's so stupid. Fuck the UFC for that. Because other than the title fights, we're going to be looking forward to Justin Tafa versus... I'm trying to guess who he's going to fight. Someone. And then you have Jimmy Crute versus fucking... whoever he's fighting. Rodolfo Bellato, I think. So, they're just leaving that card empty, I guess. So let's hope Strickland and Drickus sell it, because if they don't, that card's literally dead. And I just know Zhang and Suarez will just be respectful. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I got JDM. I got Henry Cejudo over Yadong. And I got Cruz. Peace.